Hey everyone, Topher here. I've been getting a few questions recently asking about my writing process. How I start off. Just what do I begin with? Typically, some people will have lyrics when they start off. Some others may have a melody in their head as far as something that they want to sing. I typically like to start with the music, but something cool that I wanted to do was kind of take you guys through the whole entire process from start to finish. So what I wanted to pretty much accomplish is just videotape that entire process of songwriting from composition all the way to taking you guys with me into the studio and just seeing how this song finishes up and just kind of what it turns into. So pretty much whenever I start to write a song, I usually always go to the music first, and I always start off, even if it's a rock driven song, I typically still go to my acoustic. For me it's just a lot easier. I don't have to plug into an amp, I don't have to do anything like that. I can just play. And what I also like to really start off with is I like to first kind of just play around and see if there's any riffs that I had in my memory bank from previous stuff that I've written. I have a couple, and really it's just going to be more or less figuring out which ones I want to use. So I'm just going to kind of just play here and there. I might fast forward through this stuff so that way it's not taking up too much video time, but at least I want you guys to see my process of it. And once I figure out kind of what I want to play, I'll go ahead and kind of share that with you guys, and then we'll go over the next steps. So yeah, what I'm going to do is to jam a little bit, okay? So thanks for watching again. Okay, so I've been jamming for a little bit. I kind of had to skip most of the footage of me messing around, but I had something that I really did like. So what I wanted to do is just kind of show you that one portion of what I started to come up with. And then from here, we're just going to want to see how it takes shape. Now, of course, I don't want a 15-hour video, so it's probably going to be, a little bit more time-lapse in essence. So what I'm going to do is just quickly show you what I've come up with and tell you what my next steps will be. Okay, so. So that's kind of this riff I've come up with. I think it would be pretty cool for an intro, also for maybe the verse of a song. So I'm going to mess around with it a little bit. And just to let you guys know, what I'm going to do at this point, once I have a verse written, I already will want to start working on some vocals. So I have this Zoom H4n. It's a condenser portable mic, recorder. So what I could do is just record my guitar parts, and then what I'll do is take out the SD card, put it in my computer, email it to my phone, so then I could listen to it in the car. This is where I really start to write my music, is actually in the car. So we'll go over that whole process. But I'm going to go ahead and record a little bit. So that's kind of what I have for the verse chorus so far. So I'm going to want to sing over this and see how I like the flow. and then hopefully from here the song will start to take shape. So for sure, I might try and do some vocal work here at the house, but more than likely I'm gonna probably just do it in the car while I'm running errands and taking the kids here and there, because that's honestly how it is for songwriters with young kids. It's around their schedule. So, alrighty, cool.